Yumiko.
Thank you. All right, councilors, as we close our final meeting for the year, I do want to just take an opportunity to acknowledge all the mahi this council has undertaken over the last year. Councilors, 2024 has been an awesome year. I want to acknowledge our talented and committed staff for their contributions. I was blown away by the achievements of the 118 staff nominated in the Staff TUI Awards earlier this month. These awards recognize customer service, achievement, and collaboration. And there was so much great work shared there that I would love to be able to go into. I just want to give you a couple of examples. While we'll all be out enjoying our summer, the Maritime Services team will be at work on our coastal and inland waterways, engaging with the public, aiding navigation, and promoting boating safety. But I particularly want to acknowledge the work for which they received their TUI Award, supporting the tangihana of Ki Tuhetia. This involved enforced enclosure of part of the Waikato River and escorting the flotilla during the proceedings. The team handled complex logistics and undertook their duties with mana, compassion, and respect. It was noted that not only did they represent Waikato Regional Council well, they were outstanding examples of how tangata tiriti and government organizations can work well alongside tangata whenua in such a sad yet memorable moment. Then there's the Nauai Waikato project team. This team was involved in the successful implementation of a complex $8.36 million catchment restoration project in the lower Waikato, a 4-year program that finished this year. It was funded by 4 organizations, including our council, and included 145 landowners. With over 450 individuals involved, including 44 apprentices and 107 previously unemployed. This project exceeded most targets and delivered on time and within budget. That is an amazing outcome. As an organization, we have really good news to share, and it is great to see our comms campaigns so successful. Now with over 20,000 followers on Facebook. And I'd like to acknowledge the innovative ways we chose to communicate and engage with our communities during our LTP consultation. Through our LTP, we committed to investing more in strategic infrastructure and services while still achieving one of the lowest rate rises in the entire country. And I commend staff and counselors for that outstanding outcome. There were 88 consultation opportunities considered, 18 submissions prepared and endorsed by council, and 26 staff level submissions. We demonstrated true innovation as a council through projects such as the completion of the PGF LIDAR project, with delivery of detailed contours of the full region to inform our practices, our policy, and our planning. We shifted from outdated manual and infrequently updated economic data to the new data analytics and visualization tool, which now provides regularly updated dashboards of public regional economic insight. Throughout the year, our council remained committed to its partnership with iwi partners, actively fulfilling our obligations through co-governance and co-management. And I would like to acknowledge the Tairanga Whenua team who took out not only the collaboration award, but also the overall Chief Executives Award at the TUI Awards. Now, reflecting on the progress that we as a council have made on the strategic priorities that we set at the start of this triennium, I'd like to highlight the following. In terms of fresh water, we completed the Upper Waiomo habitat restoration project. We continued our catchment intern programs with interns from Punui River Care, Waikato Tainui, Ngāti Haumahi Trust, and Raukawa, and adopted a roadmap in June for improved water security. Over $5 million went into river management work across 3 zones to support stability, flow, and decrease sediment entering rivers and harbors, and we completed harbor catchment plans, harbor catchment management plans for Whangaroa, Kawhia, and Aotea catchments. Our work in the biodiversity space included a Waikato Biodiversity Accord with partner agencies and iwi to develop a regional biosecurity strategy to address biodiversity loss. This work includes programs in landscape scale operations, freshwater biosecurity, coyote protection, wilding pine management, feral goat management, eradication of pest plants, wallaby management, biocontrol, and shallow lake management. The Natural Heritage Partnership Fund saw 59 community groups funded. An additional investment through the 2024 LTP has provided a significant boost to community restoration projects. The Coyote Protection VR project received the Eagle Technology Local and Central Government Award at the 2024 Biosecurity Awards and was a finalist for the Taitura Local Government Excellence Awards. The Coastal and Marine Space, the proposed Regional Coastal Plan, the rule book for managing activities in our coastal marine area was notified, and hearings are set to kick off in February 2025. Our focus on sustainable development and infrastructure saw a new 50-year infrastructure strategy adopted and a trial of the sustainable infrastructure decision-making framework underway in Motukaraka. A $6.2 million Churchill East pump station was commissioned, and the $8.9 million asset rationalization project was completed, which integrates both infrastructure efficiencies and environmental restoration. We secured substantial funding support from central government, including $3.3 million in recovery for the 2023 floods and over $12 million in support of our before the deluge projects across the lower Waikato and the Hauraki Plains. Our Shovel Ready program aimed at job creation and enhancing climate resilience has successfully concluded with a $60 million budget, 50% of it externally funded. It resulted in awarding 184 local contracts, employing 205 FTEs, planting over 1.5 million plants, completing 268 kilometers of fencing, and retiring 662 hectares of land. We've also undertaken adaptation planning with our TA partners and their communities in Whanakawa, Kaiawa, Hauraki Plains, TCDC, and Port Waikato. And in terms of community connections, the Regional Transport Committee and the Future Proof Public Transport Subcommittee approved the Waikato Regional Land Transport Plan. The Tahuya 2-year review ensured alignment between LTPs across our future-proof area, approved the PT Pathways investigations, undertook a freight strategy, developed the Hamilton Bus Rapid Transit Corridors, and a customer experience roadmap. And work is underway in WRC's commitment, LTP commitment to introducing a regional rating for public transport. Of note, there has been an 18% rise in bus and rail passengers year on year, highlighting the growing demand for well-planned and well-delivered public transport. And let's not forget the 99% satisfaction rating from Tahuya passengers. I'd like to acknowledge the recognition received by the Public Transport Customer Focus Team, which came away the winner of the ALGIM Customer Experience Professional Excellence Team of the Year. That award recognized the service provided by this 9-member team, engaging with 4.5 million passengers annually. Our commitment to transition to low emissions economy has seen the completion of a regional energy inventory, additional infrastructure investment in EV charging and solar panels, and in May, Council adopted a new framework, Tiaki Turoa, Nature Plus, using nature-based solutions to offset hard-to-reduce greenhouse gas emissions, guide biosecurity restoration, and partner with other nature-based solutions. And to wrap it all up yesterday afternoon, on behalf of the Waikato Mayoral Forum, our organization submitted our registration of intent to submit a proposal for a regional deal next February on behalf of the entire Waikato region. And this, councilors, is just a snapshot of the mahi undertaken by this council in 2024. If there is anyone in this room or listening online that is a wee bit tired, I am not at all surprised. To our dedicated staff, as I said to you all at the TUI Awards, put simply, you are essential. We need you. You keep the business running, and you provide the information and advice that we as a council need for good, robust decision-making that will make a lasting difference for the Waikato region. I see how hard you work. I see your skills. I see your expertise, and I see your commitment to serving our regional communities. And I am so proud of how you represent Waikato Regional Council. To the ELT and our Chief Executive, thank you for your continued support as we navigate times of rapid change in central government direction, rapid growth in areas in our rohi, and communities with unique and specific concerns, aspirations, and priorities. We appreciate your mahi and your guidance, particularly in these times of acute economic challenge. And to councilors, thank you once again for your mahi, your leadership in our community, and your individual and collective commitment to your role as proud representatives of the mighty Waikato region. I wish each and every one of you a safe and restful and relaxing summer holiday. Thank you for all your efforts this year. No reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. And with that, we shall close with a karakia.
Kia ora, Chair Pamela. It's hard to sort of say anything after that, really. Yeah, well, we're only halfway through a year for an annual report. Ona hia mai te uru tapanui, kia wātia, kia mama, te nākau, te tinana, te hinenaro, e te ara takatu, koe rā e rongo, e whakaria aki ke ronga, kia tina,
Tina.
Homiei, huiei,
Tai kia.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Meri kiri himite. Have a great summer break. I think you all absolutely deserve it.
Thank you very much, Chris. We will declare the meeting closed at 12:15 p.m.